Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and today we're going to investigate the mysterious Area 51, tell you about 3 new cases of two-headed entities on planet Earth, ask if Princess Di's kidney is actually psychically influencing a French woman, and critique the 1946 mystery, The Strange Love of Martha Ivers, starring Barbara Stanwyck and Kirk Douglas, and cover other intriguing subjects, time of course permitting. But first, Area 51. Now recently, I went up to the 50th anniversary of Area 51, covering it for the show A Current Affair. And I'll tell you something, just driving up there, it's 100 miles north of Las Vegas, you are impressed with the absolute desolation. 3.2 million acres of nothing but mountains and desert land. You could have 10 secret UFO bases concealed very easily in that area. Now, I interviewed a number of individuals up there, both skeptics and believers, and everyone presented their case very cogently. Now, those who are believers argue that downed UFOs have been taken by our government to Area 51, which was formed in 1955 in the month of May, and reverse engineered, that is, the secret codes of alien technology, deciphered and then applied to modern technology. They claim that perhaps 8, 9, or 10 down UFOs over the decades have been analyzed at Area 51. And they claim that as proof of it, we have this amazing eruption of technological developments following World War II, such as lasers, computers, fiber optics, integrated circuits, and even Kevlar bulletproof vests. Now, there are 2 separate schools. One school says that we simply found down UFOs and then back-engineered them. Another school, however, argues that we've actually made an agreement with aliens, that possibly back in 1954, a year before Area 51 began, President Eisenhower met with aliens in Death Valley, California. I know eyewitnesses who claim they were present at this meeting, and that these ETs have actually been sharing their technology with us for unknown consideration, and that's certainly a possibility. And that group is divided into 2 basic subgroups. One says that these are the little grays that we've heard so much about, and that the individuals at Area 51 refer to them as the kids. Another group, however, led by Charles Hall of New Mexico, claims that tall whites are the actual ETs. These are entities that I've called albinonauts, very tall, thin, pale-skinned entities, humanoid, but with pink eyes and looking very much like thin albinos. He claims that these entities were sharing their technology with us and that they have an unusual physical characteristic. When they reach age 30 or 40, they suddenly experience a new growth spurt, so they shoot up from 6 feet tall to perhaps 8, 10, 12 feet. Their organs and muscles are stretched and they can hardly move and need assistance, yet live to up to 400 years. And they use some sort of an electronic telepathic device to communicate with humans. Now, the skeptics say that all of the technological developments since World War II were the outgrowth of our endeavors to beat the Nazis and also the Russians, and that we don't need any alien help. Nothing needs to be developed from alien technology. So it's an interesting debate. But over the decades, there have been a number of UFO sightings in that area. They could have been UFOs that were repaired by our government, or perhaps new UFOs modeled after downed ones. And of course you might ask, why did it take so long for us to develop the stealth bomber and Aurora, which are said to be developed from ET's technology? Well, perhaps it would have taken us 10, 20, 30, or 40 years to actually crack the alien codes of technology. And today, the individuals I spoke to claim that there are unknown sightings on a regular basis over Area 51, such as this black triangle, which is unlike any aircraft or spacecraft that we have, and that it possibly is either one we've modeled after a downed UFO or perhaps an actual alien vessel that's flying overhead. Now, I'll tell you, I'm not certain. Both sides sound credible, but the government denies us access to Area 51, and I'm always suspicious of the government. This entire issue can be resolved if our military would simply throw open the doors of Area 51 to the world press. Since they're not doing it, we have to be suspicious. But again, I haven't seen the definitive evidence that Area 51 is truly a secret UFO base. I'm still reserving judgment. By the way, the term Area 51 is unknown in origin, but may have derived from James Madison's 51st Federalist paper, which defended governmental secrecy. And by the way, our government no longer uses the designation Area 51, claims it doesn't even exist. Now, let's see an alien UFO landing in this scene from the 1954 sci-fi flick Devil Girl from Mars. Roll it. Look at that. Just the type that might have landed in Area 51 or crash landed and was reverse engineered there. Look at that. Pretty good for a low-budget film. Beyond belief. Spectacular. Will we see the alien within? White hot right now. It's going to take a few hours to cool down.
We can't get any closer. It's white hot.
That's what I just said.
Professor, how do you think it looks now?
It's red hot.
Red hot? That means it will be at least
Couple
2
of hours.
before we can go near it.
Okay. The door's opening. A female. Her name's Naya. She looks harmless. Is she bearing gifts? I have my gun ready just in case. Oh God, this is a guy who looks a lot like me. He's coming to greet her. Did you see that? She zapped him. She zapped him dead. Not one of the friendly ETs, obviously. Again, I'm reserving judgment on Area 51 till I have further evidence.